Hey guys, what we're going to do in this next section of emerging technologies, we're going to work with various web applications. So as we start this second of 4 areas of IM 155, we're going to be exploring some of the apps that maybe you're already familiar with, but you didn't know some of the cool stuff that you can actually do. And then we're also going to talk about how we can apply that to business as well as other purposes of which we use social media. So let's go ahead and first take a look at the schedule for this second pillar. So starting in this week, we're going to be working on Google. So you're going to be starting with the Google area. And the way this is set up, I have the instructions and various links to videos as well as on-site reading material. Then you'll open up the assignment link that will have the specific instructions as well as what you'll need to perform and provide as documentation of completing the assignment. Then the following week we'll go into LinkedIn. Some of you folks may already have some LinkedIn accounts, but we'll go ahead and explore a little bit more on those LinkedIn accounts and how you can expand some of those areas and tools to really promote yourself. And then we're going to move into blogs. Now you already have a WordPress account, so we're going to go back to that WordPress account, but now we're going to actually create a blog website. Then we'll move into what I call the potpourri, a little bit of everything. So for this round, we'll be doing Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. And then we're going to bring it all together and go into a program that will help you manage multiple social media sites. So let's go ahead and take a look at how the assignments are set up in our course link in Blackboard. So when you come to our course link in Blackboard, you're going to want to come over to the left-hand side underneath Assignment Submission. Once you come to the Assignment Submission section, we're going to work with this third link here called Web App Assignment. So we're going to click on that link, and you'll see that there's a folder for each of the 5 areas that we'll be covering in this second pillar. So what you'll do first, you'll click on Google, Google, Google. And the way this is set up is you'll have the instructions as well as any additional documents that I would want you to have access to. So we'll go ahead and open up the assignment for Google. So I give you a little quick overview of what Google Plus is, and then you'll have the instructions. Please make sure you read through this very thoroughly. So your first step is to do anything that says view and read. Your second step is to do anything underneath the hands-on exercise. And then you will be creating a Word document. Make sure that you're labeling this correctly. And then you'll be submitting it through the assignment link. So let's go down to the assignment section. So this is broken down to Part A and Part B and so on. So in Part A, you're going to be setting up your Google Plus account and profile. So I do give you a link to a video on how to create your Google Plus account. The exercise for this section is to create your account. Then you'll do some screen captures. So after you've done everything, please make sure you're reading all this before you start any of these assignments so you have the correct screen displayed before you do the capture. Once you do the screen capture, then you're going to paste it in your Word document that you created above, and you're going to label it Step A Google+. Then you're going to move into creating communities, collections, and people. So I give you a brief description of what communities, collections, and circles are at, and then you'll go ahead and view some videos, possibly some readings. And then you'll complete the hands-on exercise for this section as well. And again, read all of this before you actually act on it so you know where you're heading with it. And then you'll do some screen captures. Then you'll be creating your Google Calendar. And again, I do have a video on how to create your Google Calendar. And then you'll have some exercises relating to creating the Google Calendar. And then you've got Google Photos, same thing. And then the same thing with Google Plus for Business and cloud-based services. Now there are no hands-on exercises for this one, but I do want you to look over the videos and some other online information. And then I indicate other things you need to do for this section. Alright, so let me go ahead and close that out. So once you're done doing all the assignments for the Google Plus, you'll come down here where it says Google Plus Assignment. You'll click on this link, and then you'll go ahead and browse and upload your file. Okay? Now let me go ahead and cancel on this one right now because I do want to show you some other things that are going to be in each of these folders. So besides having the instructions, the second folder will contain all the links in those instructions. So you can come here to those links and they should be listed in the order they're listed in the instructions. And let me also give you an example of what your submission is going to look like, not just for this one, but for all of the assignments. So here's just a sample for the Google+. So you'll have your name, the title of the assignment, in this case Google+. Any screen captures you're going to want to label above with exactly what I have in the instructions. So if I have step A and then some text, it's exactly how I want you to label your images. And this is what you'll be submitting as a Word document. Let's go ahead and go back to our web app section. Now when you're ready to do the LinkedIn, same setup. You'll have the instructions, except this time I don't provide an example because you have that from the first one. So I give you information on LinkedIn, same set of instructions, do the view and read, complete the hands-on. You will create a Word document named LinkedIn and then your first and last name. Please don't type the words your first and last name. I want your first and last name. And then you'll go ahead and in the assignment section, anything in here will be a link to either a video or a reading. Then you'll move on to the hands-on exercise for that section and any screen captures. Then you'll move on to the next section. And once you're done, you'll come to the LinkedIn. And then you'll go ahead and do your submission. Now, if I have any rubrics associated with any of these links, you can click on View Rubrics, and it'll show you the breakdown of how the grading will take place. Alright, so that's the LinkedIn. Let me go back to the web apps. Then we're going to move into blogs. The nice thing about this one is you guys already have your WordPress account. So, again, you're going to open up the assignments, and it goes over same setup. Alright, so make sure you're reading everything ahead of time. Then any of the links in the assignment instructions will be also listed here as well in the blog links. And then you'll come to blogs and you will do your submission. Now, some of these, and I think this is the first one that I also have it broken down to not only submitting your Word document, but you'll be coming over here to the left of the discussion board, and then you'll be actually clicking on this blog post, and 25 points of your 100 will be coming from the blog post. So again, make sure you read the instructions. Then we'll go ahead, after blogs, we'll move into social media potpourri. And for this round, we're going to be doing Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. So, I think I created the wrong one. We'll get that changed. But that's where you'll find the instructions, and any of the links will be over here in the social media section. And then when submitting, you'll go to social media potpourri, and then you'll do your submission. Alright, and I do believe in that section I also have you go to the discussion board and you'll be doing a posting as well. Okay, so that's how the second of the 4 sections or the 4 pillars of this course is set up. So you'll be focusing on this area. If you have any questions, you can